Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I will be explaining you a movie from 2009 called Jennifer's Body. The movie starts with a girl named Anita in a mental asylum. Because of her disruptive demeanor and being overly aggressive, a nurse approaches her and asks if she would like to have meal. On hearing that, Anita spits on her face and kicks her. Due to this behavior of Anita is sent into a dark high cell wall as a punishment. Later we see Anita contemplates about her past life, and we see flashback of her past life, where we see she used to live in a town called Devil's Kettle. Anita Needy is a shy, substantially unpopular, while her best friend Jennifer is a cheerleader and popular. One evening Jennifer asks Anita to accompany her to a local bar, where an indie rock band named Low Shoulder is playing. She agrees. Though her boyfriend already asked her out, but she preferred to go with Jennifer. At the bar Jennifer is attracted to a band member named Nicholas. She also offers him a drink. Needy overhears Nikolai referring to her as the State Fair Butter Queen. She loves to flirt and act promiscuously, but is in truth a virgin. She tells Jennifer about it, but she ignores her. During the performance the bar catches on fire due to a short circuit. Needy leads Jennifer to safety through the toilet window, just barely escaping from being killed in the blaze. Outside Nikolai asks Jennifer to come with them, saying that they will have lot of fun. Despite Needy telling her not to go, Jennifer doesn't listen to her and goes with Nicholas, leaving Needy alone. Due to which she feels sad. Needy, concerned about Jennifer, return homes and tells everything to her boyfriend. She was afraid that they might cause harm to her, or sexually assault her. During the call, she hears a doorbell, so she goes to check it, but she finds no one, so she goes inside, but hears noise inside. But then, Jennifer's wounded body appears in front of her with torn clothes. Jennifer smirks. On seeing that, Needy gets frightened. Jennifer then goes to open the fridge and starts eating raw meat. Then she roars at Needy and then vomits a black, tar-like substance all over the floor. Seeing that, Needy gets frightened. Jennifer then leaves. Scene shifts to next day. We see Needy was worried about the previous night, the bar fire, and also about her friend Jennifer. Jennifer then arrives, acting as if nothing happened last night, and everything was normal. She was also feeling more energetic. When the teacher was expressing condolences for the people who died last night in the incident, Jennifer makes fun of teacher. Needy was worried about her best friend Jennifer. She tells about Jennifer to her boyfriend Chip, about strange behavior of Jennifer, and also how she acted like a monster last night. Scene then shifts to Jennifer. She meets high school football captain. He was sad because one of his friend died last night in the incident. Jennifer then tells him that they can be a good couple and then leads him to the woods. She then starts seducing him. We see many animals gathers around Jennifer. As they were about to
kiss, her mouth transforms into a demonic gaping maw and she starts attacking him. He shouts for help. His shouts was heard by the college professor, but by the time he arrives, he was already dead and the animals were eating his dead body. Scene then shift to 1 month later. Needy calls Jennifer. She was worried about the tragic deaths that were happening in the town, but Jennifer tells her not to worry about it, and move on. In the next scene we see Jennifer burn her tongue with a lighter but gets no harm, then says to Anita, "I'm a god." Scene shifts to 1 month later, where we see Jennifer was now pale and tired. In the next scene Jennifer's classmate Colin offers Jennifer to go watch a movie. Jennifer tells instead to meet her at night. She call him at a house which was still under construction. As the night falls, Jennifer's eyes starts changing colors. Seeing that, Colin gets frightened, and Stenley Jennifer attacks him and kills him. She then start eating his dead body, while Needy has a vision of Jennifer that causes her to panic as Chip makes love to her. She then leaves Chip's house to find her friend Jennifer, but as she is driving suddenly, Jennifer's wrapped in blood in front, and then proceeds to break Anita's car's windshield. Needy, afraid, manages to return home, but as she was about to sleep, she finds Jennifer there wearing one of Needy's shirt. Jennifer was in normal state as if nothing happened. Seeing Jennifer, Needy was now confused, so she tells Jennifer to leave, but Jennifer confesses to tell what happened on the incident night. Jennifer tells that the band took her to a water stream in a forested area. It is also revealed that the band used to worship Satan. They ask Jennifer if she is virgin. She replies with yes. They then proceeds to sacrifice Jennifer. They believe they can gain success in music through this black magic. The band leader Nicholas
then stabs Jennifer and then throws the knives onto the falling stream, but is revealed that Jennifer was not a virgin, due to which she was able to survive the ritual. We see Jennifer was now not normal, she was possessed by the evil. The band was also now famous. Jennifer then tells, after she woke up she felt an appetite, so she went to Needy's house and started eating raw meat. She didn't want it to harm Anita because she was her best friend, so she left her home. In the way she found a boy to whom she asked if anyone knows that if he survived the bar incident, to which he tells that no one knows about it. On hearing that, she killed him and started eating him. She also tells that after feeding on human flesh, she feels indestructible, full of energy and strength. She demonstrates it by cutting herself in the arm with a pocket knife, which immediately heals. On hearing and seeing all of that, Needy is horrified. Needy threatens to call police, but Jennifer tells Needy that she will just deny everything and that no one will ever believe such a story. After that, Jennifer jumps out of the window from the second floor of Anita's house, lands on the ground, completely uninjured. Needy gets shocked on seeing that jump. Next day, Anita goes to the occult section of the library and begins to do research about Jennifer. Anita finds that the band had committed a mistake. The sacrifice demands a virgin woman, and the band thought Jennifer was a virgin, but Jennifer was not. Their sacrifice backfired, though it indeed helped band get famous, but made Jennifer a demon that need to feed on humans to keep herself in good health. And now there was only one way to save her, and that is to stab her in the heart. Needy then tells her about Jennifer to her boyfriend, but he doesn't believe her. He tells her to see a psychiatrist. Needy was worried because spring formal was approaching, and Jennifer may turn the event into a bloodbath. She was also worried about her boyfriend, that Jennifer may kill him. She also tells him to not attend the event, but Chip doesn't take her seriously. The spring formal finally arrives. The band Low Shoulder also attends the event. They were now very popular. Needy does not see Chip anywhere, so she leaves in pursuit of him. Scene shift to Chip. Chip finds Jennifer on the way to the event. Jennifer tells Chip Needy was having an affair with Colin. She was upset because of Colin passing in the accident, that why she doesn't give importance to you. Despite Chip affirming that he loves Needy, Jennifer forcefully kisses him. She then takes him to an abandoned mansion. She kisses him again, but he rejects, causing her to throw him into the filthy water in a fit of rage. She then turns into a demon and attacks Chip. Meanwhile, Needy rushes towards the abandoned mansion to find Chip and Jennifer. She finds that Chip was having extensive blood loss because of Jennifer biting him in the neck. Seeing that, Needy jumps in the water to save Chip. She then pepper sprays Jennifer. In reply, Jennifer says that she not only she kills boys, she can also kills girls. Jennifer then levitates above them using her satanic powers. Needy then confronts Jennifer about how she was never a good friend to her. Jennifer then comes to kill Needy, but Chip stabs her in the stomach. Injured Jennifer then leaves. We see Chip was badly injured. He was breathing his last breaths. Later, Chip dies before her eyes. Needy, angered and sad, returns home. She was hell-bent to take revenge, so she goes to Jennifer's house. There the two starts fighting each other. Jennifer bites Needy in the neck. Needy then takes best friend's forever locket from Jennifer's neck and kills her by stabbing her through the heart with a box cutter, because this was the only way to free Jennifer from the Satan. Hearing the sound of Jennifer, Jennifer's mom comes, where she finds that Needy had killed her daughter Jennifer. Scene then shift where we see Needy in a mental hospital. Having been bitten by Jennifer during their fight, Needy has developed some demonic powers of her own, as well as Jennifer's like evil personality. She has become vicious as well as aggressive. Then we see Needy levitating in the air. Needy then breaks the window of the cell and exits. She then finds the same knife which Nicholas used to stab Jennifer. She then takes lift from a car. She tells the driver she's following a band. The man exclaims that they must be one hell of a group, to which she replies that tonight's gonna be their last show. She then checks into a hotel, where the band was staying, where we see the band doing drugs. Suddenly we see the band being murdered by a blurred figure. Later we see the police crime scene photo. Nicholas was stabbed by the same knife that he used to kill Jennifer. In the ending scene we see security camera footage of Needy walking down the hotel hallway towards the band's room, and the movie ends. I hope you enjoyed the explanation.